minutes in the last game here. What would you do if she somehow is limited or can't play to try to fill that void?
I mean, we got V. I mean, V's done well against Arkansas, and we missed her when we lost in the SEC tournament. We have her. I mean, if she's got to play a whole lot of minutes, we're comfortable. We're comfortable with that.
Was it an ankle or a foot thing with Aaliyah?
Um, Ankle foot area.
Okay.
Given the way the game against Arkansas went the first time you guys met, have you emphasized, finishing strong? Obviously, you started strong, but have you emphasized that a little bit more, or is it kind of just take it this game?
I mean, I think we got to play the entire game the way we played it for the 37 minutes that we played it. Obviously, we let them get loose and shoot some threes. We let their press bother us a little bit, so we worked that a little bit over the past 2 days. So we anticipate them probably playing much like they played at the end of that game. So, it's a road win. We're probably a little bit banged up. We're not going to flinch. We're going to continue to play like we normally play.
Is everybody else healthy, ready to go?
Yeah, everybody else is healthy.
Obviously, Arkansas has those guards, and they like to run at you and try to fill it up. Just what was the key to slowing them down last time, and do you think it can work again, or will they have adjusted?
I mean, it's hard to slow them down. I mean, you just got to make sure that you're contesting all the shots. We're hopefully allowing them to 2 us rather than 3 us. I mean, obviously, we can't retreat. We retreated in transition and, play the drive when they're going to stop and pop. So we got to do a much better job at just making sure that we're locked in and ready to, take away just some of their threes. They're going to shoot threes. They're going to make threes. We just got to take, if it's 15 of them, if we can cut that in half, I think it helps us in a big way.
At least from the outset, does it look like Bree will draw Dungy to start?
No, Kiki.
Okay.
Kiki Carter the last time, so Kiki will have her.
Obviously, just knowing Coach Neighbors and the respect you have for him, how hard is it to beat a team like that twice in a season? Kind of a chess match that goes into the second. You know what I mean?
I heard 3 times. I really haven't heard twice. It is what it is. Their style of play is what it is. Our style of play is what it is. We know what we need to do to execute and win the basketball game. They know what they need to do. It's just a power of wills. If our will's going to be better than theirs, we win the basketball game. But if they're able to play their style of play, it'll be a hard night for us.
How difficult is it for teams to defend you guys with the balance that you have? You have 4 girls scoring between 12 and 13. There's not really one that dominates the shooting and scoring. The fact that you spread it out so much.
I mean, you got to play all of us. Obviously we all bring different values to the offensive side of the ball. We have to take open shots. I think the last game that we played, I thought our perimeter players gave up open looks. Ty's got to be aggressive. Henny's got to be aggressive. Zai's always aggressive. Bree's got to be aggressive. Everybody's got to be aggressive. And if that's working out, that works in our favor. But if everybody doesn't bring what they bring to the table normally, we're not as impactful.
Are you surprised that the freshmen have had the impact they've had so quickly? I know they're tremendously talented, one of the best classes that you ever had here. Are you surprised that they've had the success that they've had so quickly?
No, because I watch them practice every day. That's who they are. It's not. They don't just turn it on in the games. They practice that way. So was I surprised that they practice that way? Yes. Just stringing together days and weeks and months, and then now this is who they are. They've certainly raised the level of our practices by competing every single day, and they don't take plays off, and I like their approach to the game.
What is the point of pride for being the number 1 ranked team in the country and trying to stay the number 1 ranked team in the country? Is that something that you guys think about, focus on? Is it even a factor? I mean, it matters when it comes to maybe getting to play in Greenville.
Yeah. I mean, does it matter that we're number 1? Yes, it matters in the whole big scheme of things. Do we allow it to control us every day? I don't even really think about the rankings. I just really look at how well we're able to execute. Because if we're able to execute, the rankings will take care of itself. I mean, our play will take care of itself. You know, our ability to win basketball games this year is us just focusing on the task at hand, and it's been, you know, a pretty successful formula for us.
How important is it to try to be the team that gets to go to Greenville for the Sweet 16 and the Elite Eight? That seems like that's a pretty big carrot dangling out there for you.
Yeah, I think what we've done so far is we put ourselves in the conversation to be in Greenville. What we need to do is finish it off and make sure that happens. If we have a pretty good end of the season, there's no doubt that we'll be in Greenville. The doubt comes in if we don't take care of what we need to take care of.
How much does it open up this offense when you're able to use Ty off the ball? Obviously, she makes things happen with the ball in her hand, but you've been able to put her in that situation. She's been able to get some open threes here in the past couple of games. How much does that kind of open up what you guys do?
Well, I think it helps Ty just stamina-wise. I mean, she's bringing the ball up. She's seeing different defenses. You know, they run at her, they trap her, they try to get the ball out of her hands. It's good to know that, you know, the ball is in good hands when it's in Henny and Zai's hands, and we actually get Ty in places on the floor, like on the wing, without, you know, without having to go through a whole lot of people. So, you know, I think it's a luxury to have, you know, 3-point guards on the team that's able to handle, you know, whatever's thrown at them.
You know what a national championship team looks like firsthand. You see the
I don't
pieces.
actually, because the one that we had, it really looked like a national championship team. Kayla Davis was here. She reminded me of that. So I know what it feels like. Well, actually, I know what it feels like at the end, because at the end, I thought the chemistry was right, the approach was good. I thought they had the competitive spirit to go out and win it. So I know what that feels like.
Do you see some of those similarities in this group of girls at this point in the season? Is it starting to trend in that direction, in your opinion?
I mean, we've had everything that we've had at the end of 2017. Like you know, the concentration, the approach, the practices, the preparation. So we have all of that. You know, now it's just us just really not allowing the pressure of that to get ahead of what we're trying to do. Just taking every game, one game. If we go 2 or 3 games, then we're skipping steps. And this really hasn't been a team that skips steps in that way.